This is the Haftarah, the reading of portion of the prophets for the special Shabbat this week, which is Shabbos Rosh Chodesh, the Shabbat of the new moon. And it's found in the book of Isaiah, chapter 66, verses 1 through 24. כה אמר אדוני השמיים כיסי והארץ הדום רגלי, איזה בית אשר תבנו לי ואיזה מקום מנוחתי. So says the Lord, the heavens are my throne, and the earth is my footstool. Which is the house that you will build me, and which is the place of my rest? ואת כל אלה ידי עשתה, ויהיו כל אלה נאום אדוני, ואל זה אביט, אל אני ונכה רוח, וחרד על דברי. And all these my hand made, and all these have become, says the Lord. But to this one will I look, to one poor and of crushed spirit, who hastens to do my bidding. שוחט השור מכה איש, זובח עשה, עורף כלב, מעלה מנחה, דם חזיר, מזכיר לבונה, מברך אבן. גם המה בחרו בדרכיכם, ובשיקוציהם נפשם חפצה. Whoever slaughters an ox has slain a man. He who slaughters a lamb is as though he beheads a dog. He who offers up a meal offering is like swine blood. He who burns frankincense burns a gift of violence. They too chose their ways, and their soul desired their abominations. גם אני אבחר בתעלוליהם, ומגרותם אביא להם יען, קראתי ואין עונה, דיברתי ולא שמעו. ויעשו הרע ובעיני, אשר לא חפצתי בחרו. I too will choose their mockeries and their fears. I will bring to them. Since I called and no one answered, I spoke, and they did not hearken. And they did what was evil in my eyes, and what I did not wish, they chose. Shimu devar Adonai acharidim el devro. Amru achechem sinechem. Menadechem lema'an shemi chabad. Adonai v'nireh. Besimchatchem v'hem yivoshu. Hearken to the word of the Lord, who quake at his word. You brethren who hate you, your brethren who hate you, who cast you out, said, for the sake of my name the Lord shall be glorified, but we will see your joy, and they will be ashamed. Kol sha'on me'ir kol, me'ichal kol, Adonai mishalem gemul oivav. There is a sound of stirring from the city, a sound from the temple, the voice of the Lord, recompensing his enemies. B'terem tachil yelada, b'terem yavo, chevela, v'hamlita, zachar. When she has not yet travailed, she has given birth. When the pang has not yet come to her, she has delivered a male child. Mi shema kazot, mi ra'a ke'ele hayuchal eretz b'yom echad, im v'oled goy pam echad, ki chara, kam yolad Zion et baneha. Who has heard anything like this? Who saw anything like these? Is a land born one day? Is a nation born at once? That Zion both experienced birth pangs and bore her children? Ha'ani yashbir v'alid yomar Adonai, Limani hamorid v'atzarti yomar Elohai. Will I bring to the earth stool and not cause to give birth? Says the Lord. Am I not he who causes to give birth? Now should I shut the womb? Says your God. Simchu et Yerushalayim v'gilu ba kol ohavea, sisu ita. Rejoice with Jerusalem and exult in her. All those who love her, rejoice with her, rejoicing, all who mourn over her. Lema'an tinku usvatim mishod tanchumeha lema'an timotzu v'hit anagtem miziz kivoda. In order that you suck and become sated from the breast of her consolations, in order that you drink deeply and delight from her approaching glory. כה אמר אדוני הנני נוטה אליה כנהר שלום וכנחל שוטף כבוד גויים וינקתם על צד תנשאו ועל ברכיים תשעשעו. For so says the Lord, behold, I will extend peace to you like a river, and like a flooding stream the wealth of the nations, and you shall suck thereof, and on the side you shall be borne, and on these you shall be dandled. Like a man whose mother consoles him, so will I console you, and in Jerusalem you shall be consoled. Uritem besas libchem beatzmotechem kadesh tifrachna benoada yad Adonai etavada beza'am etoivav. And you shall see, and your heart shall rejoice, and your bones shall bloom like grass, and the hand of the Lord shall be known to his servants, and he shall be wroth with his enemies. Hine Adonai be'esh yavo b'chasufa markevota v'hashiv b'chema apo v'garato b'lahave esh. For behold, the Lord shall come with fire, like a tempest, his chariots to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. Ki be'esh Adonai nishpat, u'becharbo et kol basar v'rabu v'chalalei Adonai. For with fire the Lord will the Lord contend, and with his sword with all flesh, and those slain by the Lord shall be many. המתקדשים והמטהרים אל גנות אחר אחת בתווך אוכלי בשר החזיר והשקץ והעכבר יחדיו יסופו נאום אדוני. Those who prepare themselves and purify themselves to the gardens, one after another in the middle, those who eat the flesh of the swine and the detestable thing and the rodent, shall perish together, says the Lord. V'anochi ma'asehem u'machshevotehem ba'a likabetz et kol hagoyim v'haleshonot uva'u uvera'u et kevodi. And I, their deeds and their thoughts have come together, all the nations and the tongues, and they shall come and see, they shall see my glory. V'samti bahem ot v'shilachti mehem פליטים אל הגויים תרשיש פול ורוד משכי קשת תובל ויוון האיים הרחוקים אשר לא שמעו את שמעי ולא ראו את כבודי והגידו את כבודי בגויים. And I will place a sign upon them, and I will send them refugees to the nations, Tarshish, Pul, and Lud, to draw the bow, to Tubal and Yavan, the distant islands, who did not hear of my fame, and did not see my glory, and they shall recount my glory among the nations. V'heviu et kol achihem mikol hagoyim minchal Adonai basusim u'rechev u'batzabim u'bapradim u'bakikarot al har chachi Yerushalayim amar Adonai kasher yaviu b'nei Yisrael et hamincha b'chlei tahor beit Adonai. And they shall bring all your brethren from the nations as a tribute to the Lord, with horses and with chariots, with covered wagons, with mules, with joyous songs upon my holy mount, Jerusalem, says the Lord. As the children of Israel bring the offering in a pure vessel to the house of the Lord. And from them too will I take for priests and for Levites, says the Lord. Ki kasher shamayim החדשים והארץ החדשה אשר אני עושה עומדים לפני נאום אדוני, כן יעמוד לכם בשמכם. For as the new heavens and the new earth that I am making stand before me, says the Lord, so shall your seed and your name stand. V'haya midei chodesh b'chodesho midei Shabbat b'Shabbato yavo kol basar yishtachavot lifnei Omar Adonai. And it shall be from new moon to new moon and from Sabbath to Sabbath that all flesh shall come to prostrate themselves before me, says the Lord. ויצאו וראו בפגרי אנשים הפשעים בי כי תולדתם לא תמות אישם לא תכבה והיו דיראון לכל בשר. And they shall go out and see the corpses of the people who rebelled against me, for their worm shall not die, and their fire shall not be quenched, and they shall be an abhorring for all flesh.